So let's jump right into the news. Story number one today is Saraya / Paige had a face-to-face with Britt Baker last night on Dynamite where she revealed in an emotional fashion that she is 100% cleared to wrestle with no restrictions. My question for everybody is, did WWE drop the ball by letting Paige go to AEW now that it is proven she is cleared to wrestle? As a WWE guy, I wear the WWE jersey. I raise the WWE flag. I'm a WWE guy. Have no problem with AEW, but I definitely am team WWE at this point. This one stings a little bit. This one hurts just a little bit, and this is a big acquisition, and it's okay. Balance on the rosters is good. AEW needs to strengthen their women's roster, so I have no problem, but it does sting a little bit to see kind of a staple of the 2000s Paige go over and do her thing on AEW. We are going to have to play a little bit of wait and see with Paige, Saraya, whatever you want to call it, right? There's a little bit of wait and see because we have to see, does she still have the get up and go? You know, it's been a couple years now, but since she's been in a ring and just got up and let loose, and so we'll have to see. The AEW is really kind of banking here on putting this division on her shoulders as she continues to come out and say, this is my house, this is my division. So they're, you know, without really getting to see her on TV in a match, they're throwing her straight into a pay-per-view event against Britt Baker, who is a fan favorite, and they're going, here, put this division on your shoulders and see what you can do. And this feels eerily similar to me than when CM Punk returned. Maybe not with as much fanfare, maybe not with as much backing of the crowd, but where the expectations could possibly exceed the ring ability. If you remember, CM Punk came back and kind of gave us the, let me get back in my groove before you guys overreact. This was quite a break. With Saraya, it kind of feels like we're getting the same thing, right? It's just, I'm back, I'm clear, I'm going to be in a pay-per-view against arguably the most commercially viable wrestler on the AEW women's roster. And it feels like, once again, in AEW promo fashion, that when Britt Baker and Saraya got into that ring, they were at each other's throats. They were both trying to cut the other one down. They were both trying to, quote unquote, win the promo, which I never think is good for business. You have to have a clear-cut winner and a clear-cut loser, and you can't just have rap battles every time you get into that ring. Now, having said that, Britt had some real shots that I thought she took when she told Paige, this isn't your house. You didn't build this house. I didn't see you lay one brick down here. You left your home. I wish she would have gone a step farther and even said, they didn't want you in your home. They didn't re-sign you. They weren't willing to take a risk with you. I think she really could have laid some foundation there if she played that card. All I really heard in rebuttal, now the IWC's losing their shit. They think that Paige has come back, Saraya's come back, and she's going to prove Britt Baker to be what they want her to be, which is, you know, unqualified. I completely disagree. I think Britt Baker is fucking amazing. But all I saw that Paige did in that promo was come back and admit and confess to a bunch of bad life choices and try to spin those into a wrestling journey, right? I've been humiliated in front of millions of people. Bad choices. You made bad choices. It's okay. Like, I have no problem with them, but you made bad choices. Like drugs, recording sex tapes. Wrestling didn't do that to you. You made bad choices. You chose to be around bad people. And typically when you hang out with bad people, bad things happen. So I don't feel as strong on the side of Saraya's comeback, trying to make it as if like you have to go through some real dark shit to know what it is to wrestle. Okay. I mean, shoot back to, you talk about being given opportunity after opportunity. Let's go back. Like day one, Paige was handed the Divas Championship. So we can't talk about being handed opportunities. Like, it happened. That's what wrestling is. You're either handed opportunities or you're not, and it's what you make of them. And I've once again seen the IWC and the AEW audience complaining about Britt Baker, saying that, you know, all these opportunities are handed to her. I tend to disagree. From a commercial viability, Jade Cargill and Britt Baker, that is all there is on the AEW roster. Now Saraya will add a little bit to that, but like there is no other option. You can see Thunder Rosa is not that person, right? Toni Storm is not that person. Serena Deeb is not. Those are not the people. They cannot carry a division and get eyes on other people. So that Britt Baker is the only commercially viable person up until Jade Cargill has come into her own. Still not sold on Jade Cargill, by the way. I still think that she has more ways to becoming, she has a longer path to becoming a viable commercial product than the path that she's already taken. But like, if the IWC and AEW, if they want to shit all over Britt Baker and they want to jump on Saraya's side here, I want to make this clear. If you guys want to let Britt Baker go and let her come to WWE, I will accept her with open arms. I have zero reserve about bringing Britt Baker over to WWE. I have zero reserve that Britt Baker would be a huge star in WWE. Huge star. She has character. She can talk. And she can wrestle enough. I don't understand the X's and O's enough. When I watch Britt Baker, I don't see anything missing. The IWC jumps over and says she can't wrestle. I've never seen a good Britt Baker match. Everyone I see, I'm fucking entertained. So I don't know what they're watching. But I am excited for this match at Full Gear. I'm excited. I'm excited for Full Gear. The card's starting to come together. A few matches I can get behind. I'm excited to see MJF, Moxley. That should be pretty good. Excited to see Jericho, Bryan Danielson, and that Fatal 4-Way. Excited to see this one. So I think there's enough there that Tony might get my $50 this month. He might actually get it. And I may pay attention to Full Gear.